In News for Your Money, sobering new evidence that the foreclosure crisis is far from over. Nearly 2 million Americans have lost their homes so far this year, and many of them are right here in Florida. CBS 4 Chief Consumer Investigator Al Sunshine joins us now to break down the numbers. Al.
Antonio, some forecasters predict more than 1 million families could lose their homes to foreclosure this year alone. The first half figures just came out for 2010, and they're worse than this time last year.
Florida is still one of the worst states in the nation when it comes to the total number of foreclosures for the first half of 2010. That according to the latest numbers from the National Real Estate Tracking Service. It reports foreclosures here are still rising over last year's levels.
In Florida, for sure, there's clearly a backlog. And so I don't see the problem getting better. I don't see it getting necessarily much worse. But the idea that everyone is saying that the problem is getting better is nonsense.
Nationally, more than 1.9 million units received foreclosure filings through the end of June. That's up about 8% over the same time last year, about 1 out of every 78 homes. But here in Florida, the numbers are even worse. With more than 277,000 filings, we're now number 2 nationally, behind California, with our foreclosures up 3% over the first half of last year. Broward's now number 3 statewide, with 1 out of every 21 units in some form of foreclosure action. Miami-Dade's number 6 statewide, with 1 out of every 26 units. Broward lawyer Roy Oppenheim specializes in helping families fight foreclosures and work out so-called strategic defaults. He says he has not seen any real sign that those government-backed foreclosure avoidance programs with the banks are making any real impact.
I have not seen any improvement with the banks trying to assist people. I don't know where that comes from. I looked for some statistical evidence from what Realty Track suggests. We see no statistical evidence. Bottom line is, it ain't getting much better anytime soon.
Now, today's numbers show the rate of new foreclosures still down about 9% from the last half of last year. So some of those federal assistance programs may have slowed down the problem, but as we see today, it certainly hasn't stopped it. For Your Money, I'm Al Sunshine, CBS 4 News.